Hey everybody, it's Mike Duisberg from Magic Means Business once again, overdressed in my own office, here to talk to you about something that I saw on LinkedIn last week that absolutely drove me nuts. One of the great luminaries of the events world opened his maw and proceeded to talk about an event that he'd gone to where they'd hired a keynote speaker, and 10 minutes into the keynote, 90% of the audience was already on their cell phone and ignoring the performance. And he took from this that we should reduce all keynote speeches down to 10 minutes because obviously the attention span has shrunk and people will not pay attention to things longer than that. And he's ridiculously wrong, right? Now here's the thing, you've heard of Jerry Seinfeld, the comedian, pretty famous guy. He's got a famous comment. He says, you know what, there's no such thing as attention span. There's only things people pay attention to and things that are not as interesting. That guy on stage, not as interesting. And here's the thing, my favorite mentalist of all time is a guy named Maven. He did a ton of research into the idea of attention span. And he said, you know what, the average person will politely sit through just about anything on stage for about 7 minutes. And beyond that, they no longer feel obligated to be polite to you, and they'll just do something else, right? In this case, it was getting on their phone or talking to their neighbor or writing on a piece of paper. It doesn't matter. So here's the thing, it's not true that the audience got bored after 7 minutes. The truth is they were bored for the entire 7 minutes, and they weren't bored for the time after because they were playing on their phone. I know, professor of harsh reality speaks again. That's not the thing that you want to hear, but I can tell you I didn't want to hear it either. I remember I was 21, 23, and one of my mentors took me aside and says, look, you don't even know what good is. Brutal way to attack somebody and tell them about their performance. But that's when he started teaching me about these principles of entertainment and what it is to really capture, control, and direct attention, what it takes to really engage and entertain an audience. And as soon as I started applying this stuff, it's like flipping a switch. The audiences got bigger and louder. They got more engaged. They were talking about me longer because I applied these principles. And it doesn't matter if you're an engineer that's introducing the XL 2000, or if you're a speaker that's got groundbreaking Nobel level data, or if you're a magician making the coins go from this hand to this hand. If you violate the rules, you're going to lose your audience and they're going to be bored. If you apply the rules, you're going to get a great result. And here's the thing, almost all my clients will tell you this is true, and I'll tell you how they know. Before they've worked with me, they did great events, things went really well. And then when we come to one of their events, all of a sudden people are screaming and shouting and they're saying, we've never seen them act this way. We've never heard them yell like this before. We've never had them get so engaged before. You can read the comments on the website. And the truth is that they've never seen someone apply these principles the way that I've been taught to do it. A lot of people have never even heard the principles, they've never seen the principles. But as soon as we put this stuff to work, we control so much more attention and get people so much more involved, it's easy for you to accomplish your business goals and your events. Now, I'm not saying that I'm a fit for every event. I'm not saying I'm a fit for yours. But if you're doing something now and you think, you know what, maybe this could be better, give me a call at 561-596-3877 or set an appointment at magicmeansbusiness.com/contact. We'll talk about what you've done in the past, what worked, what you think could be better, what you're really trying to accomplish. And based on what you tell me, I'll tell you exactly what other people like you have done in their situation and the kind of results we got for them. Don't know if you're open to that conversation. If you are, I look forward to explaining the principles and telling you more. I hope you have a great weekend. I hope you have a fantastic 4th of July, and I'll see you next week.